What's up, y'all? I'm Jalen Williams, and I'm here to discuss my social justice topic, which is gang violence in the Bay Area, which is a very broad and complex subject to talk about. I'm going to touch on some of the most important things and major things about gang violence out here in the Bay Area. Now, due to certain time restraints, Ms. Osenga, I will only be able to touch on the most major and essential things I've learned. So gang violence in the Bay Area has been a problem for years, if not decades. It's affected everybody, if not the majority of people out here. So I'm here to discuss with you guys what gang violence is, what it's done to the Bay Area, and how can we get through it together as a community, as all of the communities. So without further ado, let's get into it. So why did I pick this topic? Well, I picked this topic because living in the Bay Area for 16 years, I've seen my fair share of gang violence, directly and indirectly. It's affected me personally, not because I was involved with a gang, don't get me wrong, but because I have family who have been involved with gang violence. And indirectly, I mean just being in the wrong place at the wrong time and accidentally getting, and that's why I chose this topic. And it's always been a discussion with my family. So the official term and definition for gang violence refers mostly to the illegal and non-political acts of violence perpetrated by gangs against civilians, other gangs, law enforcement officers, or military personnel. Now that's the official term definition for gang violence that I found off of Google. So what social justice theme does my topic relate to? Well, gang violence relates to community and the common good. It relates to the community and the common good because it has to do with the social and economical environment out here in the Bay Area. So here's some of the statistics that I found. Stat 1. The city of Oakland led the Bay Area's violent crime and homicide rate. For the past few years, the rate of murder was high. It was accounted that 20 murders for every 100,000 citizens living in Oakland. Stat 2. In the Bay Area, in 2014, there were 222 gang-related murders. 2015, there were 242 gang-related murders. And in 2016, there were 277 gang-related murders in the last 4 years. Stat 3. It was documented in 2017 that the cities of San Jose, Oakland, and San Francisco have one less officer per 1,000 citizens due to the population of the cities. So, what were my quotes? Now, I asked my cousin Xavier to give me his personal opinion on gang violence, and this is what he said. He said, "Gang violence has taken many of my friends in the past. In 2008, during my freshman year of high school at Berkeley High, I lost 3 friends due to rival gang violence." That's terrible. That's what I got from my cousin. He's just a few years older than me. So for my next quote, I chose my celebrity quote. A Bay Area native who plays in the NFL has this to say about how he stayed away from the negative influences of gang violence in the Bay. "I was blessed. Everything we do, it was just football and family. I just told myself to always do what I love, to take care of my family. And I knew I loved football." That quote is from Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters grew up in Oakland, California, and attended McClimas High School. Just like Marcus, I choose to play football because it's a way to stay out of trouble and away from the destruction that gang violence causes in our community. So how did I take action? I chose to fundraise at the school and sell candy and ice cream. I donated to 2 organizations and I raised about $30. I donated to the Berkeley Junior Jackets and the Snoop Youth Football League. Both organizations actively seek to better the Berkeley community and its youth and keep the youth out of gang violence. Thank you guys for listening to my social justice topic about gang violence. I really appreciate it. Please stay aware of the gang violence that happens out here and let your families know that it's still a problem. If you want to, and if you can and you're willing to, please do help out these communities just like I did by giving back to the youth, because I think that's the best way that gang violence cease to exist out here in the Bay Area. So thank you, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hot in this car, man. I gotta get out of here.